Okay, part 2 of painting the go-kart. I finished primering it, and I'd say today's about 12 degrees Celsius, just warm enough to paint it properly. And the color I chose to paint it is this fire red trim-clad rust paint. I used it on the go-kart right here. You can see I used it on the front bar. Okay, the first coat has been finished, and you just want to get the paint on the go-kart. You don't really have to worry about certain areas that you'll come back to, like here. You can see I missed it, but that's okay because I'll be coming back later for the second coat and I'll catch that. The second coat is done. I've decided to do 2 coats on the bottom and then flip it over and do 2 coats on the top. You will notice that I put a tarp down, and that is because I noticed that the driveway was turning a bit red. That's not very good, obviously, but that's because I make the mistakes. You don't have to, right? Here's the bottom side after I finish painting it. In this area right here, there's a bit of a, you can kind of feel, I can feel it with my hand, it's a bit rough. It's not very rough for 1000, but it's rough enough for a 2000 grit. So what I'm going to use is spray on this water, and then take the wet sand and just rub it on it like so. You don't really want to push hard, you just want to let the sandpaper do what it's doing. And then after a bit, I just have this cloth. Just wipe it down. And you may notice that it kind of looks a bit duller. But once you get the clear coat on it, it's gonna make it look just like water. As you can see, I finished painting the go-kart, and I've gone ahead and started wet sanding it. In the rough areas, I'm using a 1000 grit, and in the areas which don't require that much, I'm using a 2000 grit to get it really smooth. Now, what I'm using with that wet sand is water in a spray bottle. For my clear coat, I'm going to be using a Duplicolor Perfect Match Protective Clear Coat Finish. After that clear coat spray, I can say that the go-kart turned out a lot better than I expected it would. You can see here that the clear coat really brought out the red color and shined it up quite a lot.